Hey guys, this is the Gilness, and I'm here with
Batman Mark, and we are
Nerds in the Bar. We are here once again at the Lark in East Northport, Long Island, New York. The Lark.
The Lark.
Stop by if you're ever in the area. So this is going to be a review shot with a chaser.
Today we're going to be reviewing more of these amazing new figures from Spin Master, the Batman movie series figures that came out in 4-inch line from Spin Master, and we're going to start off with the Batman figure in and of itself. And I gotta say that keeping the continuity of the packaging like they did with their regular first 4-inch line assortment, Series 1, Series 2, or Wave 1, Wave 2, I think they're up to Wave 4 or 5 or 6 right now. This kind of keeps continuity with that, is that you wind up with a figure and a series of accessories.
And they've kept the mystery portion of it.
So they've added collector cards that hangs out behind each figure that represents something from the actual movie.
Right. This kind of follows in line of what Spin Master's done in the past with mystery accessories and other mystery items. So this is kind of their thing.
Without hiding the accessories from you, you see them clearly, but you don't know what the card is that you get in the packaging behind
extra,
it. Yeah. This is the basic Pattinson Batman figure, okay? And I actually have one out of the package, if you'd be kind enough to pass that to me. As we mentioned in other videos, the 4-inch figure assortment is just phenomenal, and it has really good posability, and you can actually lift his arms up and move them, and his legs maneuver in such ways that you can put him into a kick stance. It's a little thinner than I would anticipate the figure being, but I gotta tell you, because of the size of the actor portraying the character, it fits. This is the original Multiverse 3 3/4-inch Mattel version that was released back in early 2000s. This was one of the most posable figures, and it was also one of their last in the series that they did before they closed out the line. This figurine here was an exclusive that came in Public Enemy's box set, and this was the most posable of the 3 3/4-inch figures that they had ever released in that line, and unfortunately it was the last in the series to come out, so they never got the chance to do these posable figures in this detail until Spin Master came along. For the barrel-aged aspect of this, I think they did a phenomenal job in keeping with what Mattel had started with back in the early to mid-2000s with the figures, and just a phenomenal job. This one is really cool. This one is the winged Batman figure, and it's a wingsuit. This one we are going to open because I've wanted to play with this one since I bought it.
That's interesting.
Yeah, evidence, proof. Okay, so it's kind of like a, almost like a clue to the mystery of the Riddler. From the top,
there we go.
It slides out.
Ah,
okay, so
so it's scrambled up. You got to put it in the
very
reader.
much like on the back of the old Transformers.
Yep.
It's a scrambled image.
Yep.
A scrambled image with red covering over a light blue, and then the card comes in a red plastic translucent reader. And when you put the card into the reader, the red image, the red cellophane takes away the redness, and you see the actual images within it.
Where I think they may have missed the mark a little bit here
is
they should have packaged the card outside of the reader so you don't immediately see what it is.
Right. That's a great idea. The fact that they have it in the reader already, you see it once you take it out of the package. And we'll take the figure out. Now, hopefully, we won't have as much trouble getting this figure out as you did getting out the Peacemaker figure in our last review shot. But that one came out real easy. And the material is the synthetic, the plastic nylon cape.
Right, typical of superhero.
With the horseshoe style adapters that hold it onto the legs.
The cape does attached to the legs, the arms, to really create that fly suit.
The fly suit effect.
Yeah.
The cape does not come off because it is attached to underneath the cowl, and so when you take them off, it just kind of drapes.
Okay.
3 accessories in the package, along with the figure and the mystery card on the back.
So it's not just Batman figures, though, in this line, right?
So there we go. Now we get into the nitty gritty of this.
Let's see. Who do
We
we want to do
have
first?
we have the
Tell me.
Penguin.
Penguin?
We have the Penguin. So for those of you who may not be aware, this figure looks nothing. The character
Nothing like it.
of the Penguin looks nothing like the actual actor who's portraying him. They did a lot of face makeup on him. And do you know
amongst
who
other
that
things.
is?
Yes, Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell plays
The Penguin.
the Penguin. And if those of you are familiar with the original Daredevil movie, Colin Farrell also played.
Bullseye.
So he's been in a couple of superhero style movies before.
Yeah.
And this is just spot on in terms of the character of Penguin.
I can't believe that's him.
They do a really nice job. He's a portly character.
Yeah.
I heard some rumors that Colin Farrell actually gained some weight, not as much weight as the character actually shows, and that's part of his bodysuit, I guess, or the costume that he uses. But he did beef up a little bit for the movie. But it definitely has that penguin-esque nose without being a beak. It's just a little bit more prudent.
It's a bit more grounded.
It's a
in
nice
reality.
Jewish nose. But then you've got the hairline and the fact that his figurine comes with an umbrella,
Ah, beautiful.
a briefcase, and another type of EMP style or stun gun of some kind. This figure is out there on the shelves now.
Can't have the bat without
The cat.
cat.
And so they released Zoe Kravitz's figure in the 4-inch line, and it comes with 3 accessories as well, actually 4 technically, but you have your Catwoman gloves, left and right, the iconic cat whip, and then another karambit knife. The mystery card behind her as well as with Penguin, and that rounds out the first wave assortment of these figures. Now the one thing I wanted to do also was, as we did the unboxing with the winged figure, is I wanted to compare her to her comic book counterpart, the original Spin Master version of Catwoman that comes with a full mask and goggles. So when you get up nice and close, you can see that she has the boots, her own gloves are already on her. Just in general, the Catwoman figure from the comic book version to the movie version, you can tell already by the movie version is a little slender, more slender than the actual figure that comes in the comic book packaging. And then this is the Creature Chaos assortment from Spin Master from the original line.
This is a great line. It fits real well with the line from a couple years ago, but it's its own thing for the Batman. And I'm sure we're going to be seeing a ton more of these figures as the movie comes out, as some of the secrets of the movie makes its way out.
You know,
I'm sure there's a lot of stuff we have no idea.
That brings us to our closing this evening on the review for the Batman figure 4-inch Spin Master figures. For Nerds in a Bar, I'm Batman Mark.
I'm the Gilness.
And we're here at the Lark in East Northport, New York, and we'll be bringing you some more reviews shortly. Good night.
Bye, everybody.